Papan is a very old town. It was set up well before IPOH even. Yeah? It was obviously established for tin mining. But even before that, Papan was a town which had tungau trees. Yeah?
Papan is but a shade of what it was, obviously. With the crash of tin price in the international market, people lost their job and they had to find other ways to make their living. Some left the country, others went out of town to look for work, others took to farming, and life continued basically. But as people left, people established elsewhere, and less and less people remained in Papan. And in the 70s, late 70s, the tin miner who was mining in Papan decided that he would buy up the town, demolish it, and mine the land of the town was sitting on. However, he did not succeed, because soon after that, he couldn't buy up the whole entire town for a start, and very soon, because of the tin price crash, there was no interest in further mining the place. However, interest in mining the place remained, and in the 2000s, there were talk about the government wanting to encourage tin mining, and there was threat that Papan would be subjected to the fate that was chartered for it by the tin miner who owned most of the town. And so there was the opportunity to come in to rent a place. Sybil had made a home and clinic back during the Japanese occupation of Malaya. Sybil and the family ran away from IPOH because the doctor was hurt by shrapnel during the bombing of IPOH on the 15th of December, I think. When he healed, they just, like everybody, made a great exodus out of IPOH. They came to the shop house kind of by chance, and they celebrated the first Christmas in Papan that very year in 41. A few months later, Sybil was approached by a local person who helped the guerrillas fighting the Japanese and hiding out in the hills. Well, she trained a local man called Ho Tenfo to be a paramedic, and he would take the medication to the people, mainly for diarrhea, dysentery, and malaria. And that happened about 3 months after they moved in. And he, as a local person who's not actually a part of the guerrilla warfare, had kind of freedom of movement. Yeah, he wasn't checked. When they moved in, Sybil also managed to secure a radio. And she wanted to listen to what was going out there. She would turn into shortwave radio, BBC, and to do that, they would use headphones, and they would hide under the staircase to do it. And the information she got, of course, would then be passed to the people who lead the anti-Japanese guerrilla fighters. This went on for many, many months. About 20 months after they moved in, doctor and a doctor's son, William Pillay, were arrested. 3 days later, they came for Sybil. So the drama that happened to secure her fame took place here for 20 months, and after that was outside. Court trials during her time, and then the trial of Yoshimura after the Japanese have surrendered, all happened outside of here. What Sybil did not only helped heal the people fighting in the Japanese, but she in fact saved the town. When she was arrested, she refused to divulge her connections to the guerrilla fighters, and I think that action kept the town folks alive. Sybil survived the war, although she was in isolation in the Batu Gajah jail. She survived, but she was crippled. People forgot about her for a while. It was only about 2 weeks after the Japanese surrendered that they found her in Batu Gajah jail. What she had suffered most of all were the beatings that left her quite paralyzed.
when Dawn was up the tree, she had Sybil suffered a major kickback of a Japanese boot, which probably crushed her jawbone or something. And in this picture, you can see her face is a little bit, and that I think was septicemia. And although she was healed, she healed well enough to walk again. She had a relapse, and she died in Lanark Hospital, Scotland, of septicemia. In November '47, she was given the George Medal by King George, and she was able to walk to receive it herself. To this day, she remains the only Malaysian civilian woman to have received the George Medal. The shop house in Papan, where Sybil lived and worked, is a memorial to, I think, one of the greatest qualities of humankind. And it's the courage, the spirit, and the belief, the faith in God. The weight of history is priceless. You cannot say, oh, it's a broken house, it's worth nothing, just buy and demolish it and put a new building on it. No, you can't call that Sybil's memorial. You cannot say that this was a Sybil house, the Shahada Sybil had lived in. You mustn't put monetary value on history and heritage. But of course people do, and we can't help that because every building has a price tag. Our lives relate to history. We are alive because some people make sacrifices in the past.